Hello, Count Devula here with you, and I am tonight's host of this evening's festivities. Penny and Pound Productions presents Miscast. Before I tell you about the show, you're probably thinking, Count Devula, what are you doing hosting a Broadway show? A show like this when it's not about horror or Halloween? Well, some of you may not know this, but I had my start on the stage. I was the second understudy for many plays way back when. I had a failed magician's career for a little while. We won't get into that legal stuff. And I've always loved the theater. But I've also miscast for this show, and that's what this show is about. I, one time, was like everybody. I dreamt of singing in the Great White Way, Broadway. And like many, I always dreamt of being in a role that there was no way in hell I was going to get cast in. And that's what this show is all about. Tonight we have wonderful performers who are going to be doing songs that they would not possibly be cast for because maybe it was a woman's role and they're a man, or they're older and they want to do a younger part. So it was like me. That's why you never heard me singing "The sun will come out tomorrow" as Annie, because I wouldn't be cast right. I could never be Miss Mona from the Little Chicken Ranch in Texas because I'm not cast right. And even a show like Little Shop of Horrors, you'd think I'd be perfect for it, but they decided they should cast a puppet. Well, what do you get? I can't even do that. So tonight you're going to hear music, songs these performers love, but will never probably ever get a chance. Tonight, they get the chance. And it all starts right now.
I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They were kidding when they called me, well, a witch. But you're fine, and nowadays amended all my ways, repentant, seen the light and made a switch. True, yes. And I fortunately know a little magic. It's a talent that I always have possessed. And here lately, please don't laugh, I use it on behalf of the miserable, lonely, and depressed, pathetic, poor, unfortunate souls in pain, in need. This one longing to be thinner, this one wants to get the girl, and do I help them? Yes, indeed. Those poor, unfortunate souls, so sad, so true. They come flocking to my cauldron, crying spells as to please, and I help them. Yes, I do. But as happens once or twice, someone couldn't pay the price. I'm afraid that I already come across the coals. Yes, I've had the old complaint. On the whole, I've been a saint to those poor, unfortunate souls. Here's my best offer, babykins. I know a spell that'll turn you into a human for 3 days. Now, it's gotta be a procedural clause, sort of a squid pro quo. Before the sun sets on the 3rd day, you gotta get a dear old princey to kiss you. If you do, you'll stay human forever.
And if I don't?
Nothing drastic, darling, I'm sure. Oh, look, small print. Your soul will be mine forever, and you're doomed to spend eternity in my watery, hell-soaked lair. Lawyers, don't you just love 'em? Of course, there is one more thing. My fee.
But I don't have anything.
I'm not asking for much, only your voice.
My voice? If I give away my voice, how can
You'll have your looks, your pretty face, and don't underestimate the importance of body language. Come on, you poor unfortunate soul. Go ahead, make your choice. I'm a very busy woman, and I haven't got all day. It won't cost much, just your voice. You poor unfortunate soul. It's sad, but true. If you wanna cross the bridge, well, sweet, you gotta pay the toll. Take a gulp and take a breath and go ahead and sign the scroll. Awesome, just some now I've got a boys. The boss is on a roll. Ah, you poor unfortunate soul.
Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm a girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cabin hold? Looking around, yeah, you think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's-its and what's-its galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Feet. Lip in your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down a, what's that word again? Street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? Bet you're on land, they'd understand. Bet they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand and ready to know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What is a fire and why does it, what's the word, burn? When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore up above? Out of the sea, wish I could be part of that world.
Customer, wait, watch your rush, watch your hurry. You gave me such a fright, I thought you was a ghost. Have a minute, won't you sit? Sit you down, sit. All I meant is that I haven't seen a customer for weeks. Did you come in for a pie, sir? Do forgive me if my head's a little vague. What's that? I mean, you think we had the plague? From the way the people keep avoiding, no they don't. Heaven knows I try, sir, but then no one comes or even to inhale. Right you are, so would you like a drop of ale? Mind you, I can hardly blame them. These are probably the worst pies in London. I know why nobody cares to take them. I should know, I beg them. They could know the worst pies in London. Even that's polite, the worst pies in London. If you doubt it, take a bite. Is that just disgusting? You have to conceive it. It's nothing but crusting. You She does her business, but I know it's sort of weird. Lately all the neighbors' cats have disappeared. I have to hand it to her. What I call enterprise. Popping pussies in the pies. I wouldn't do in my shop. Just a thought of it's enough to make you sick. And I'm telling you, those pussy cats are quick. No denying times are hard, sir. Even harder than the worst highs in London. Only lot and nothing more is that just revolting. Greasy and greasy. It looks like it's molten. It tastes like, well, pity of
Fine, we're damaged. Really damaged. That does not make us wise. We're not special. We're not different. We don't choose who lives or dies. Let's be normal. See bad movies, sneak a beer and watch TV. We'll bake brownies or go bowling. Don't you want a life with me? Can we be 17? That's all I want to do. If you could let me in, I could be good with you. People hurt us,
Or they vanish.
and you're right, it really blows. But we let go,
Take a deep breath.
then go buy some summer clothes. We'll go camping,
Play some poker.
then we'll eat some chili fries. Maybe prom
Maybe
night.
dancing.
Don't stop looking in my eyes. Can we be 17? Is that so hard to do? If you could let me in, I could be good with you. Let us be 17. If we still got the rights. So what's it gonna be? Wanna be with you. Wanna be with you tonight. Yeah, we're damaged,
Badly damaged.
but your love's too good to lose. Hold me tighter.
Even closer.
I'll stay if I'm what you choose.
Can't we be 17?
If I am what you choose.
If we've still got the right.
'Cause you're the one I choose.
You're the one I choose.
You're the one I choose.
Norma Desmond of Sunset Boulevard. As the story goes, Norma was a Hollywood movie star of unparalleled fame during the silent movie era. But time kept on moving on, and time forgot Nora. But she never gave up. She always believed that she was still the best and that she was still relevant. Why, when young writer Joe Gillis first met Nora and recognized her, he said, "Hey, you're Norma Desmond. You were great." Her reply was, "I am great. It's the movies that got small." Well, Norma never ever gave up the dream, and she heard that Paramount Studios was trying to get in touch with her, so she naturally assumed that it was for a comeback, for a career restart. So she rushed down to Paramount Studios to see her old friend and famed director Cecil B. DeMille. Now, while she's there, she becomes just a little bit overcome with emotion because she's remembering things and seeing things and just feeling the moment. And she can barely contain her feelings. And she sings this absolutely wonderful song called As If We Never Said Goodbye. Norma Desmond. I don't know why I'm frightened. I know my way around here. The cardboard trees, the painted seas, the sound here. Yes, a world to rediscover. But I'm not in any hurry, and I need a moment. The whispered conversations in the overcrowded hallways, the atmosphere is thrilling here as always. Feel the early morning madness. Feel the magic in the making. Why, everything's as if we never said goodbye. I've spent so many mornings just trying to resist you. I'm trembling now, you can't know how I've missed you. Missed the fairy tale adventure in this ever-spinning playground. We were young together. I'm coming out of makeup, the lights already burning. Not long until the cameras will start turning, and the early morning madness and the magic in the making. It's everything's as if we never said goodbye. I don't want to be alone. That's all in the past. This world's wasted long enough. I've come home at last. And this time will be bigger and brighter than we knew it. So watch me fly, we all know I can do it. Could I stop my head from shaking? Has there ever been a moment with so much to live for? The whispered conversations in an overcrowded hallway. So much to say, not just today, but always we'll have early morning madness. We'll have magic in the making. Yes, everything's as if we never said goodbye. Yes, everything's as if we never said goodbye. We taught the world new ways to dream. Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up.
It isn't easy being the ugly stepsister. Everybody always feels so sorry for poor little Cinderella. But what about me? I deserve some sympathy too. Does my fairy godmother ever turn up with a magic wand? Does the prince ever dance with me at the ball? Not on your life. The best I can ever hope for with my pumpkins is a decent piece of pie. And as for rats, well, rats are rats, with their sneaky eyes and their skinny tails, nibbling and gnawing at the garbage. I never saw one yet who could turn into a coachman. If you ask me, that Cinderella is weird. Certainly, she isn't normal. Besides the fact that she has naturally curly hair and wears size 4.5 shoes. She is so good-natured that it's downright sickening. I mean, if you had to dust and sweep and clean all day long, would you go around singing to the birds? Of course you wouldn't. No sensible person would. A lot of people think I'm jealous of her. Maybe I am, and with good reason. I subsided on 700 calories a day 3 whole weeks before the ball. I did my leg lift exercises faithfully. I got a perm, a facial, and a manicure. I even bought a new gown, black velvet, designer label. I mean, I was ready. Princey, I thought to myself, here I come. And what happens? Little Cindy, who has never seen the inside of a health club in her life, and who doesn't know the calorific difference between a carrot stick and a chocolate eclair, whips together a dress out of some old curtains from Kmart, waltzes off to the ball, and snags the prince. It isn't fair! It really isn't fair!
He said, there's nothing like your smile, sort of subtle and perfect and real. And he said, you never knew how wonderful your smile could make someone feel. And he knew whenever you got bored, you'd scribble stars on the cuffs of your jeans. And he noticed that you still fill out the quizzes that they put in those teen magazines. But he kept it all inside his head. What he thought he left unsaid. No, he wanted to. He you, we couldn't find a way. But he would always say, if I could tell her everything I see. If I could tell her how she is everything to me. But we're a million worlds apart. And I don't know how I would even start. If I could tell her, if I could tell her. He thought you looked really pretty, or it looked pretty cool when you put indigo streaks in your hair. And he wondered how you learned to dance like all the rest of the world isn't there. But he kept it all inside his head. What he thought he left unsaid. If I could tell her everything I see. If I could tell her how she's everything to me. But we're a million worlds apart. And I don't know how I would even start. If I could tell her, if I could tell her. But what do you do when there's this great divide? She just seems so far away. But what do you do when the distance is too wide? And how do you say I love you, I love you, I love you. But we're a million worlds apart. I don't know how I would even start. If I could tell her, if I could.
When you come home to me, I'll wear a sweetest smile and hope that for Thank you so much. dresses that look just like this. My arms are cold. I walk in the room, the table men, always men. Usually sitting I have been listening all day to 200 girls bouncing as high as they can. I am a good person. I'm an attractive person. I am a talented person. And need grace. When you come home, I should have done my mistake last week. I've done everything. This is the way I sing. I'll sing louder. She's first gone, stop her, and stop her. My director's gonna get his march. Why is that? Don't stare at my resume. I may not have my resume. Don't look at my shoes. Look at my shoes. Fucking shoes. Why did I pick these shoes? Why did I pick this song? Why did I pick this career? Why? This is a mistake. I'm obviously such a horrible distraction. What is it like when we have kids? And once again, why am I working so hard? These are the people who cast me on their musicals. Jesus Christ, I suck. When finally you come home to... Okay, thank you. I will not be the girl stuck at home in the birds, baby dog and garden in the birds. Not be the girl with the sensible shoes, ginger birds and beards and sing blues. I will not be the girl that's asked how it feels, trotting along at a genius's heels. I will not be the girl who requires a man to get by.
We're at the halfway point, and I am already feeling inspired to see beautiful performers that just singing their hearts out. Songs they dreamt of singing on stage, but unfortunately they just aren't right for the part. Tonight, we throw that out the window. You're right for any part you want, and I hope you're at home singing along. Penny and Pound Productions is an incredible theater group that has done so many great stage plays live, and we can't wait till that happens again. But in the meantime, they're doing wonderful things like these online shows, like this one, Miscast. And coming up, they have got a great two-hander musical called Daddy's Long Legs, and tickets are on sale now, and if you go down, I'm sure they're going to have links all over this place, and they want you to see this. It stars wonderful performers Preston and Jeremy Byrnell. And this play, I am hoping good things about it, and you should be there. It is going to be able to stream between April 9th and 11th. And again, look for information for the tickets, and then find other ways that you can help out Penny and Pound Productions before they can put more great performances live on stage. I've talked enough. It's time to get back to the Miscast.
He reminds me of you in much younger days, softly eccentric and set in his ways. He reminds me of you be friends. Wouldn't that be a lovely surprise? 'Cause P.S. how sweet to be writing to you if I knew the color of your eyes. We went for tea at an outdoor cafe. Oh, and his eyes are both brown, by the way. We talked and we talked, you should have been there. And then he went on about Melville and Whitman. I'm floating on air. And P.S. I blushed when he offered his arm, and we walked under fair weather skies. And oh, I wish that you'd been with us too, and I knew the color of your eyes. He made it seem like I'd known him from long ago, laughed at my jokes, though they scarcely seemed apropos. I'm feeling more like a girl and less like a child. Suddenly I'm all grown up. Oh, what a man I'll never forget. But really the only man I've ever met. Then he took the train, and I heaved a sigh. And Julia got angry, 'cause he left without even saying goodbye. And P.S. it's late, and I can't get to sleep, so I'll lay out my soul on the line. What do I care if there's brown in his eyes? If someday you're looking into mine, one day you'll be looking into mine.
And these parapets of stone, gazing at the people down below me. All my life I watch them as I hide up here alone, hungry for the histories they show me. All my life I've memorized their faces, knowing them as they will never know me. All my life I've wondered how it feels to pass a day not above them, part of them, and out there living in the sun. Give me one day out there, all I ask is one to hold forever. Out there where they all live unaware what I'd dare, just to live one day out there among the millers and the weavers and their wives. Through the roofs and gables I can see them. Every day they shout and scold and go about their lives, heedless of the gift it is to be them. If I were in their skin, I'd treasure every instant out there, strolling by the sand. Taste a morning out there like ordinary men who freely walk about there. Just one day, and then I swear I'll be content. share. Won't resent, won't despair. Old and bent, I won't care. I'll have spent one day out there.
It's not simple to say that most days I recognize me with the shoes and this apron, these plates and these patrons, taking more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she tries. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. And it's not what I asked for. Sometimes life steps in through the back door and carves out a person who makes you believe it's all true. And now I got you. And you're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I'd give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two. Girl that I knew who was reckless just enough, who gets hurt, oh, but who learned how to toughen up when she is bruised and gets used by the man who can't love. Oh, and then she'll be stuck and be scared of the life that's inside her, growing stronger each day, till it finally reminds her to fight for just a little, to bring back the fire in her eyes. That's been gone, but it used to be mine. Oh, what used to be mine. Gone, but she used to be mine.
Hi, I'm Madelena.
Hi, I'm Ada.
And we'll be performing Wait For It from Hamilton.
Writes me a letter every day. I'm keeping the bed warm while her husband is away. He's on the British side in Georgia. He's trying to keep the colonies alive. He could keep all of Georgia. Theodosia, she's mine. Love doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we keep loving anyway. We laugh and we cry and we break and we make our mistakes. And if there's a reason I'm by her side when so many have tried, I'm willing to wait. Productions, just a legacy to protect. Death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we keep living anyway. We rise and we fall and we break and we make our mistakes. And if there's a reason I'm still alive, when everyone who's loved me has died, I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Wait for, wait for, wait for, wait for it.
I'm the one thing in life I can control. I am inimitable, I am an original. I'm not falling behind or running late. I'm not standing still, I'm lying wait. Hamilton faces an endless uphill climb. He has something to prove, he has nothing to lose. Hamilton's pace is relentless, he wastes no time. What is it like in his shoes? Hamilton doesn't hesitate, he exhibits no restraint. He takes and he takes and he takes, and he keeps winning anyway. He changes the game he plays and he raises the stakes.
And if there's a reason he seems to thrive while so few survive, then goddamn it, I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Life doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we keep living anyway. We rise and we fall, and if there's a reason I'm still alive when so many have died, I'm willing to wait for, wait for, wait for it, wait for, wait for, wait for it.
Thank you.
Why should I play this game of pretend? Remembering through a secondhand sorrow, such a great son and wonderful friend. Oh, don't the tears just pour? I could curl up and hide in my room, there in my bed, still sobbing tomorrow. I could give in to all of the gloom. But tell me what for? Why should I have a heavy heart? Why should I start to break in pieces? Why should I go and fall apart for you? Why should I play the grieving one and lie, saying that I miss you and that my world has gone dark without your light? I will sing no requiem tonight. Oh, 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 oh. You were the flood that swallowed us whole, fusing the love we endlessly gave you. You were fire out of control, the blaze that couldn't be tamed. Why should I have a heavy heart? Why should I say I'll keep you with me? Why should I go and fall apart for you? Why should I play the grieving one and lie, saying that I miss you and that my world has gone dark without your light? I will sing no requiem tonight, 'cause when the villains fall, the kingdoms never weep. No one lights a candle to remember. No one mourns at all when you lay them down to sleep. So don't tell me that I didn't have it right. Don't tell me that it wasn't black and white. After all you put me through, don't say it wasn't true, that you were not the monster that I knew. 'Cause I cannot play the grieving one and lie, saying that I miss you and that my world has gone dark without your light. I will sing no requiem. I will sing no requiem. I will sing no requiem tonight. Oh, oh.
Right here, right now, I put the offer out. I don't wanna chase it down, I know you see it. You run with me, and I can cut you free out of the drudgery of walls you keep in. So trade that typical for something colorful. And if it's crazy to live a little crazy, you can play it sensible, a king of conventional, or you can risk it all and see. Don't you wanna get away from the same old part you gotta play? 'Cause I got what you need, so come with me and take you right. To take you to the other side. Do like you do, or you can do like me. Stay in the cage, or you finally take the key. Oh, damn, suddenly you're free to fly. It'll take you to the other. Okay, my friend, you wanna cut me in. Late to tell you that it just won't happen. So thanks, but no, I think I'm good to go. 'Cause I quite enjoy the life you say I'm trapped in. Now I admire you in that whole show you do. You're onto something, really it's something. But I live among the swells, we don't pick up peanut shells. I'll have to leave that up to you. Don't you know that I'm okay with this up-down part I get to play? 'Cause I got what I need and I don't wanna take the ride. I don't need to see the other side, so go and do like you do. I'm good to do like me, ain't in a cage, so I don't need to take the key. Oh, damn, can't you see I'm doing fine? I don't need to see the others. Is this really how you like to spend your days? Whiskey, misery, and parties and plays. If I were mixed up with you, I'd be the talk of the town. Disgraced and disowned, another one of the clowns. But you would finally live a little, finally laugh a little. Just let me give you the freedom to dream, and it'll wake you up and cure your aching. Take your walls and start them breaking. Now that's a deal that seems worth taking, but I guess I'll leave that up to you. Well, it's intriguing, but to go would cost me greatly. So what percentage of the show would I be taking? Well, fair enough, you want a piece of all the action. I give you 7, we can shake and make it happen. I wasn't born this morning, 18 would be just fine. Why not just go ahead and ask for nickels off the dime? 15, I do 8, 12, maybe 9, 10. Don't you wanna get away to a whole new part you gonna play? 'Cause I got what you need, so come with me and take the ride to the other side. So if you do like I do, so if you do like me, forget the cage, 'cause we know how to make the key. Oh, damn, suddenly we're free to fly. Going to the other side, to the other side. To the other side, to the other side. We're going to the other side.
Ponies in the sun, the race is soon beginning. My father bet the family fortune on a sleek brown horse. My father had a hunch. We gave up lunch so Daddy could make a wager. Mom would scoff. She would scoff, hear her scoff, and they're off. Yeah, they're off. And they move in a herd like a 4-letter word, and they're off. Tickets flow to the ground, and the band starts to play as the horses go round, and they're off. Mommy sat and cried, but Dad was unaffected. He said, have you ever had a better 2 minutes in the last 3 years? We said, but Dad, the dumb horse lost. He said, sometimes joy has a terrible cost. I know that. She would laugh, she would sneer, she would scoff, and they're off. Yeah, they're off. Mommy's at his neck as they roll on the deck, and they're off. There is blood on the ground, and the band starts to play as the horses go round, and they're off. Well, isn't life funny? People lose money and have fun. Betting, of course, is bad on the horses, and on families where the betting is done. It's a joke to believe someone's won. All they did was fight. Plus, they discussed the weather. My father bet the family fortune till it disappeared. We also laughed a lot. That is a thing I often forgot to mention. But it's true, it is true, it is true, and he's off. Daddy's off. We get letters from Maine where he tries to explain why he's off. What was lost was not found, and the band starts to play as the horses go round. And they're off!
So, how long's he got? There's just a few more hours. That's all the time you've got. A few more hours before they tie the knot. There's drinks in the girls all over London. And I've got to shag them down in just a few more hours. I'm getting married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. Put out the zapper. Let's have it whopper. But get me to the church on time, please. I got to be there in the morning. Spruced up and looking in me prime. Girls, come and kiss me. Show how you miss me. But get me to the church on time. Oui. So if I am dancing, roll up the floor. If I am whistling, vote me at the door. For I'm getting married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. Kicks up a rumpus, but don't lose the compass. And get me to the church. Yes, get me to the church. Or speak short and just get me to this church on time. Hurry. I'm getting married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. They drug me and jail me. Stab me and mail me. But get me to the church on time. Please. I gotta be there in the morning. Spruced up and looking in me prime. Zambroku's able, lift up the table, and get me to the church on time. Yes, please, oui. If I am flying, then shoot me down, then shoot me down. If I am ruined, get her out of town, get her out of town. For I'm getting married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. Feather and Tawny escort out the army, but get me to the church. Oh, get me to the church. Oh, for God's sakes, just get me to the church on time. Sorry,
What a glorious evening of music, and I hope it has inspired you to go and find some songs you want to sing. And if it doesn't seem like they're right for you, who cares? Everything's right for you tonight. Thank you to all the wonderful performers that played. They were absolutely incredible, and it warms my heart, even my cold, icy heart. It warms it to see so many talented, beautiful people. Penny and Pound Productions have got so much more online stuff promoted. I've told you about Daddy Longlegs, and keep subscribed to that channel because you will find out more of the great performances and shows they've got coming up. And pretty soon, they will be back live on stage. Check out Penny and Pound Productions and find out how you can help them stay afloat during this very hard time. Thank you for being a part of this evening. Now go listen to some more Broadway, or just have some fun, whatever you want to do. There are no miscasts in the world. Be who you were meant to be, like Count Devula. Have a great day.